It's the 24th of November 2019. Let's refresh the CoinMarketCap page again and check the Bitcoin price. Per one Bitcoin, 7,220 USD. We are in. Hello, everybody. Welcome on Cryptocasing TV. My name is Eugene, and today we have a very special guest. His name is Kenneth Stevens, and he's just a crazy guy in a good way.
Crazy guy in a good way. That's good to hear.
You are from Australia, and traveling around the world. A nice businessman, stock trader, banking. Something I can remember. You have to tell us what you are, what you do. Well, what I know, you're a stock trader, and just a crazy guy. That's good.
I'll fill you in on a little bit of what I do. I'm an Australian born. I live in Europe, so I live in the south of France, but currently I'm in Hong Kong. What I do, so I'm you can say essentially a derivative trader. I work for a brokerage, and I have two funds based in Switzerland. They're both Swiss licensed. They're performing well. I guess what we do there. The primary business that is it's a fund. It's an asset management fund where we're investing for clients, and we're essentially investing in commodities, indices, and currencies through our derivative fund. And I've been able to create that through the brokerage that I work with in Sydney. That's based in Australia, and all of our banking's done in Australia. So yeah, that's essentially about me. And personally, essentially why I do all of that is, I guess the easiest thing is for cars. I love cars, and I work for that. And my dream is to have a collection one day.
It's impossible to not love cars.
I know, Eugene, you like cars too. You've got a really nice collection also. Are we allowed to talk about the cars that you have?
Hopefully in 5 years.
Eugene's got really great cars now. He's too modest, and he doesn't want to speak about them.
So back
you got some great cars though.
How did you start it? Like after your high qualification or banking space, you're coming from banking area.
I did. Yeah. I'll explain to you how I got in and how that started. I went to university as a really young guy. I finished around 22, 20. At the same time, I was working for a full service stockbroking firm in Sydney, where I was the youngest. I was the youngest trainee broker. And I actually did a lot of company records where I was calling for investment, and my record was three cold call investors in one day that I got to invest into the fund at the time there, and that was in straight equity. So that was dealing in shares, predominantly things called placements. So that's where companies release additional shares for projects that they may have. So that's what I was essentially telling our investors about, and that's where I started. And then I went from there to another full service brokerage, which was great. I was head of desk, and I think I was one of the youngest in Australia at the time. I was in my early 20s. And then I went from there to one of the biggest brokerages in the world, which trades $1 trillion a day, and it's called Charles Schwab. That was based in America. And it was a great job. I was like 21 or 22, 23, and I had my own driver and everything, and
So you earned good money in Australia, right?
Yeah, I had great money. I had that good money transferred into cool cars and motorbikes, and then also that paid lots of fines, lots of speeding fines.
And in Australia it's very high the fines,
Yeah, no, fines, they're very strict with speeding and everything like that.
Okay. And how is the stock market going right now? Like in last, let's say 10 years?
The market's a really, really interesting place at the moment. So there's a lot of, let's say, news out there saying that we're due for a depression, which I'm not going to say the depression isn't the right word. There's definitely going to be a reevaluation of the market. we're due it. You know, the market's been moving sideways. You can say 10 years ago there was some really strong trend, so you could really see the market going in a particular direction. Now it's sort of going sideways. You can see from a lot of countries. So let's say the German top 30, the DAX. You can see that there hasn't been real progress. So if you looked at it, say 30 years ago, you can see the progress that it made. And if you look back at the last 10 years, you can see in terms of a percentage of how it's performed, it hasn't been so strong. So the last 10 years has been a hard one for I would say, you know, a lot of the planet at the moment. So a lot of the countries.
Because I've sit together with a company from Luxembourg, and they told me the stock market is right now very hard. Like in the past 5 years, they told me, and this is the reason why they're on the way to selling a company. Yeah, but you are still in the market, and so you're a trader. You trade. What's your favorite stock?
I trade personally for myself, and I have traders that work for us also. So for our 2 funds in Switzerland, we have around 5 traders.
But you are on the way to organize your completely own business, I will say.
Well, yeah, it's already functioning. We have 5 traders. We have a sales team. We have a sales team based in London. We have a sales team based in Slovenia also. I'm based predominantly in Monaco, so we have a few clients coming in from Monaco. So yeah, you know, it's exciting times. We're still starting and we're still moving. We just finalized our license a few months ago, so we're on the way to getting it, you know, really moving.
You are on board of Cryptocasing.
Yes.
So I can ask you about cryptocurrencies and blockchain technologies.
Sure.
What you do, like in this space, do you have cryptocurrencies, and yeah, what you think about the crypto market? Or so crypto is not the same like blockchain technologies. It's like when we compare internet and email. Email is like cryptocurrency, and internet is like blockchain in the same direction.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
exactly.
What did you think?
I'm really excited about this space. I think there's so much room to grow here. You know, you can see our first exposure to this, you can say from Bitcoin. You know, it took the world by storm, literally. You know, you could definitely look at a chart and you can see the rise, and you can also see the fall. But you can see that rise was very, very steep. There was a lot of excitement around it, and this is when a lot of people got in. Me personally, in terms of cryptocurrencies, I think I hold around about 40 different types of cryptocurrencies at the moment.
That's fucking a lot, more than.
Yeah, you know, I wish I got in as early as you did, but I got in, I would say it was around 2016. I'm still holding a lot.
The train is not gone. The train is not gone. In 5 years, we will see a big.
100%. No, I'm really excited for when things come back. It's still, you can see there is movement, and there is really positive movement, because I think, let's face it, the world needs this, and it's only a matter of time till everyone starts to adopt this type of technology and this type of financing.
What do you think? Where the Bitcoin will end, like in 5 years? Per one.
In 5 years, I think it'll come back. I think it'll go to maybe 100,000.
Yeah, we're on the way to digitalize the money, and this is the way, like in 2 forms, to digitalize it and get out of, the banking world. Like lots 100%. Of people doesn't
you can
trust
start to see there's some really interesting products in third world countries where, you know, money is being traded as data. So yeah. I saw a documentary in Somalia where they didn't have cash. It was cashless, and all they used was their mobile phone. And I saw them buy tea on the side of the road, and it was completely electronic, it was completely cashless, no card, no bank, and it was all done on data. So I think it's only a matter of time where the crypto space comes in and formalizes a way where that's going to really take over. And it's only a matter of time. So I would say, within the next 5 years, 100%, there's going to be some really strong movement. And that's why you should be a part of Cryptocasing to get that information.
Yeah, Africa is, in this case, far better in sending money than I would say Germany, because they're
100%.
sending money in clicks with their mobile phone.
Instantly via data. It's not even by, it is blockchain technology to a degree, and I'm still yet to understand it 100%, but it's only a matter of time till there's going to be some real infrastructure with the cryptocasing, with the crypto side of things and the blockchain technology.
Great. Is there something else you wanted to tell us? We're in time, but yeah, I would like to say
I think in regards to Cryptocasing, getting leading information and getting information that's second to none is very important. Speaking to someone within the team just to understand how Cryptocasing can help you is very important. And if it's something that you're looking at doing or understanding further, I think reaching out to Eugene or someone like myself within the team would be a really positive start to help you understand how to get the right footsteps to go forward in investing in this space, because it's only a matter of time till we get projections, just like what BTC did. But it's not going to be Bitcoin. It's going to be something else. And now you really got to look at people like, companies like Cryptocasing or other leading, blockchain companies also that have the knowledge and have the experience. From with you, Eugene, you've been there since 2011, right? You've been in this space. You've been, I would say, one of the leading guys in this space also. 2011 was, not a lot of people knew about Bitcoin at the time.
Well, that will be really nice if I will join 2011. It was 2013 by the end.
2013, sorry, my mistake.
With mining. But yeah, my pleasure to have you on board here as advisor. You're a really nice guy and nice trader. And the things what you do, and this is actually what I want at Cryptocasing, and this is actually what the people want to see. So everything about the stock market, and yeah, we cannot everything implement from the stock market to crypto, but there are some same things like for trading. There's lots of things we can implement and all the stuff, and this is why I welcome you on board of Cryptocasing.
No, 100%. There's definitely a lot of synergies between the two within the trading world. So, whether you're looking at straight equities or indices or commodities or anything like this, or whether it be different types of currency pairs, there's different types of analysis that you can do to understand if and when you should be getting involved with a particular cryptocurrency, and when you shouldn't be getting involved. So when you should be buying and when you should be selling, essentially. That's the type of thing that we look at, and that's the type of analysis that we conduct.
Yeah, there are similar things. Yep. How we can find you or your project?
You can find me within the Cryptocasing site. I'm on social media platforms like Instagram, LinkedIn on the professional side of things.
Stuff in description.
But I'm always more than happy to help anyone out, help them understand how things work. Anything in that regard, I'm always more than happy.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Ken. Nice.
My pleasure.
Have you here. And I wish you all the best. And as ever, I wish to everyone, I wish to you the best investments ever.
Thank you very much.